are currently at the 2022 OBS Truck Show. It's going to be hard to get much great footage of it, but try and walk around and show everybody what's going on here. Give you a little view here. There might be another guy walking the camera around because I got a lot of people to talk to, but there is a lot going on, and we got $17,000 worth of giveaway things over there from like every company here, and companies not even here like Solo Motorsports. So super rad. Got Skies Off-Road over there, and it is about 9:30 in the morning. Hasn't even technically started yet, and it's already filling up. So it's going to be a great day. Hope you guys enjoy the video and get as much of the show as we can. But to really experience it, you gotta come. So show up next year. It's gonna be even better. Do that. What's happening? What's up, Gary? How are you? Good. How are you? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm glad you guys made it up.
Yeah, we're stoked to be here.
I'm jealous of your displays. This is like top notch.
Thanks. Yeah, it's something we definitely tried hard to put together to make something super presentable.
Sure. Totally.
Obviously, we sacrificed a Bronco in the making.
Yeah, right. That happens.
It's literally a whole Bronco, but I think there's like 18 inches cut out.
So you took a whole frame and just cut it to make just these.
Yeah,
two.
We stripped a truck and parted it out, sold the body to somebody that rolled their truck or something, and we had this frame. And it actually started out as this was our first display. So these are actually, it's not even the same truck. But we made the rear and we took it, obviously put all of our stuff on it, and it was a big hit. A lot of people really liked it. I mean,
yeah.
It's hard to display little products like a shackle hanger or something like
totally.
that. And to get a perspective of what exactly it is or what it does or whatever. So there's no better way than to do it on a vehicle, but when you put it on a vehicle,
you can't see anything.
Yeah,
no.
Appreciating the sway bar setup you guys have on this. I was like, dude, that is a really rad design.
Very
like,
unique.
It's super cool to see it in this form too. Like, that's
very unique, and I will say one thing with a Bronco being a short wheelbase, naturally top heavy because it's an SUV, that is probably one of the best upgrades that you can do to a Bronco.
Check out this 6-door. Look at this with the OG welds.
Well, it says original owner 60,000 miles.
9,000 miles on it.
Open the door.
You know how many miles are on it?
How many miles are on it?
Go look at his odometer.
Okay.
Check this out.
Good.
Oh my gosh. You gotta be able to see that.
Moly.
Dude, how did you find this?
Just picked it up from an old guy who never drove it.
So are you the second owner?
Yeah, I'm the second owner.
Oh my
I
gosh.
got it when it had 5,700 2 years ago, and I drive it only during the summer.
That is so cool.
Park it for 30 years. Just
Under 9,000 miles. Wow. That is awesome.
And it's a 101 truck, the Marty report says.
Really?
Yeah. And the only thing that did it is the tire size.
Why?
I don't know. They put 1 ton. It's a camper truck, so they put the 265s on it from the factory instead of like the 235s.
And that's what makes it a 1 of 1.
Yeah.
No way.
I've got the tires sitting in my shed.
Oh my gosh. That is so cool. I'm John, by the way.
Ryan.
Nice to meet you, Ryan. This is crazy. This thing,
and low hand.
I dig the OG welds. Like, I like this truck a lot too.
Yeah, we'll enter 20% to the museum. We have 150 hands available.
Sticker in the back,
So
33,000
out of 150 times 5, I don't know, you win like $15 or something.
Yeah, check out those weld
So,
caps.
if you're interested, please see Jessica or myself at our booth here. We'll get you set up and kind of point
See
you in
that
the
price
direction
there?
where you're going.
$33,405. I bet he wouldn't sell this for under
All right,
40.
I think we're good. Yep, 11 o'clock, we're going to do
60,000 original miles.
We'll figure it out when we get there.
Thanks, Skylar. Always awesome. Thank you much. Anyway, like I said, looking to walk, not a run. Something just different. So we're just going by here to check it out.
7.3 option was $4,100.
4,100. Another set of welds. Everybody loves welds.
Does he still have the green?
Yeah, he blew the motor. The truck that started it all.
Yeah, it's funny, man.
The first coilover kit that we ever did. This is the truck that started it all. I had no idea it was going to be here, and I'm sure some of you guys have seen the video down below, but it was great to just walk past and be like, oh my gosh, there's my old truck. So, pretty neat to see. I can tell you where most of the scratches on this thing came from. Alright guys, the TTB prototype is here. It's driving. It's kind of finished. And it made it. Wasn't able to get anything painted, but this is the first prototype of it, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out. 37s, 4-inch lift with 15 inches of wheel travel.
Spinning. That's right. So then you just got different.
Got CP Addicts dually. There's Devin. There's Devin.
What do you guys think?
Dude, it's pretty awesome.
I think we have probably around 400 trucks here.
400.
Well, we'll know more once we do the tally. Figure it out. Are you stoked, John, to do your tutorial on your steering
I'm not
kit?
gonna do a tutorial. I'm just gonna like talk about the things that we brought.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I think it'll go well.
So you should take that camera and visit some museums so people next year know what they're missing out on.
Okay.
All right.
I will do my best. The problem is I also have to man the booth, so.
Trin can handle it. She'll be fine.
All right.
She runs a circus like Lisa runs a circus.
That's true.
Go for a rip.
All right. Got all these guys.
Big gimbal, big camera.
Dude, this is nuts. I can't believe, like, it just keeps going.
A sea of OBS.
Ooh, gambler truck. That is super cool. How's it going? Good. This is a crazy turnout.
I'm just like, okay, one more row. Oh, okay, another row. It's just blown up of just old trucks everywhere.
It's pretty fun. Yeah, and you, just a little thing for the camera. You guys flew out from Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois, good old Illinois. We flew out from Illinois,
And
so
you have a pretty popular truck.
it's all right. I mean, there's some really clean trucks here. So I mean, mine's pretty decent. It's fun. It's a single cab F250, the 04 Common Rail. Probably makes about 650. Full manual 48 RE in it.
Dude, that's awesome.
So-
It's a 24 valve OBS Cummins on Instagram.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So that's where you can catch me at. So I'm just enjoying
All right,
other
everyone,
people's
so
trucks
if you
here,
guys
and
wanna wander over
hopefully
to
get
see
mine out here
Addie's
next year.
booth,
Maybe it'll be
we
fun.
got the,
Definitely.
pre-reg.
Yeah,
If you
no,
get the
it's
pre-reg,
awesome. And it's like
you know, there's a
crazy
raffle for
fun to
the
finally
lovely
meet
items.
you
Yeah,
in person.
I know. Forever
The
talking
names,
back and
the
forth
winners are
online.
up there over
Yeah.
at their
Finally
place.
get
So
out
go
here,
see
meet
Chris
face to
and
face,
Cole,
and
give
a
them
lot of
hard
other
time
people
for
too.
us. They actually
Well,
have the names
hopefully
of
we
the
get
winners
more people
for
like
the
this,
sure.
you know,
raffle.
next
I'm
as
sure.
the years go on, more
Yeah.
people coming out.
Yeah,
ask them,
for
like,
sure.
they're
We
stoked to
definitely
see
see a
the
lot more
headlight
people
installed.
from the Midwest come out here.
Oh,
Just to
Eric,
keep
what
expanding
is
and
that, Eric?
expanding, because
We
this
have
is
a
big, but it can be
used
way, way bigger
Ozark
too.
Trail
Totally.
canopy of kitties that
Awesome.
we're raffling off.
Well,
So the
thanks,
first one with a
thanks for the
$2
quick
bill,
impromptu
Ozark
video
Trail
work.
gets kitties
All right,
canopy.
we'll see you
Doesn't know
around.
we're doing this yet, so.
It's crazy. I know. It is so cool. Like, what's fun is like there's everything from like a freaking gambler truck. This, like you can bring like, this thing. I like this truck. Like, this is so clean
Come on,
and
the 1 o'clock
original,
hour, we're gonna see
like,
our boys Oscar and
Les
Tanner.
Schwab wheels and tires
Oscar and
from
Tanner
the
are gonna do a
90s.
demonstration on installing an intercooler bracket kit. So
This thing is
I
cool.
want to see these boys swing. Turn in, please. There's some kick-ass trucks here. Anything else, Will? Is there
Oh,
anything
look
else
at
that
this,
stood out to you,
Ben.
Will? Not yet, he says.
Hey,
All right.
recognize
Enjoy.
that AC compressor mount. And those motor mounts. Heck yeah. This is running our AC compressor mount and motor mounts. That's super cool. Look at this. What in the world? It's a mullet with a window. Mm-hmm. That's sweet. That thing's clean. Are you driving this thing home, Paul?
Huh?
You driving this thing home?
Oh man, there's no way that this would ever come out of this dude's hands. So we were just talking about it. I can't remember the name of the pink color that was 94, 95. That was mostly on F-150. So this is that color. This was his grandpa's truck. It's got 74,000 original miles on
Jeez.
it. It's a Landcraft conversion, so it's got the wood grain and all that shit in there, and the lighted grab handles. It's got a boomerang TV antenna on top, like the whole
On a
shit.
250,
Yeah.
dude, that is awesome.
Yeah, look, I mean, look at this. But you go in the other side, and it's got all the wood grain conversion
Oh,
trim
yeah.
and stuff. And it's got the Landcraft.
Dude, that is cool.
This thing is I think this is my favorite one that I've seen.
I believe it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't haul much with it, but I mean, we do, dump trailer or whatever else. It's still a working truck.
Yeah, like, what's the story on this thing?
My grandpa bought it back in '95. He drove it as just his truck, and then he never modded it really, other than just the wing, the handles, and he had some full running boards on it. And he passed away. Went to my grandma, and it sat, and eventually she passed away, and I was able to get my hands on it, and I've been just keep on messing with it ever since.
That is so cool. How many miles?
74,000.
74,000 miles.
For a lot of
And-
years. I mean, for about 10 years after he passed away, it just sat in the shop, and luckily it sat inside, and it just,
Yeah.
they got it out once a year to do hay with it, and
I have
Man.
seen a lot of OBS trucks. I have not seen a 250 this color. I've seen a lot
The
of the
pink.
150s this color,
Right.
and a lot of them were step side, not the regular fleet side bed. When I walked up a while ago, I was like, was it body swapped, or is this all original? He looked at me like, body swapped? No.
That's awesome. So this is your pick of the show, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm a blue truck guy.
Yeah.
Blue is my color.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is pretty sweet.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I like it a lot.
It's not overly done.
No, it
You
just
know?
looks clean and simple and original.
yeah, like I said, you look down, it's been used, and obviously it got too close to something, but
Just adds character.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Part of the story.
Yeah. The
Like,
story.
typically that's my go-to right there, that color.
I like that a lot.
It just, I mean, like I said, with 180/30s in it, you know, and it's just got a billet wheel and a turbine wheel. I mean, it, you know, intake exhaust all that, but it's still, it's useful. It has enough power nowadays to actually still do something. Where stock, it was so bad.
Stuff down the road.
Stock, I just couldn't. It's so
Super famous.
And then like
I am
some of the
with
other
Bailey
cool
Bell,
stuff
and
is
if you haven't
since it
checked out
is
this
the
truck over here
94,
with Jimmy
95 with the rear wheel well trim that they discontinued.
Service
Yeah.
boxes all on welds.
That's true. I forgot about that.
So like in 90,
So the welds
at the
are
end of
actually
95 going into
welds are
96,
only
they stopped it
26
here.
set of welds
They didn't do it on the rear of the bed. So 92 through 94, 95-ish, they had this piece. So if you see a truck with this,
So, Bailey, tell me a little bit about Bubby Whips.
It's
and
got
what,
to be
what
capped.
you got
They
going
got
on here,
they
'cause
got
you
that
are a big promoter
cut
of
to
this
fit
stuff.
stuff now, and a lot of people will put it on their truck.
So I
just got the
spent
cap
a lot of
trim on it.
money going to truck shows last year, and I already
So
go to
that's
truck
what was
shows
throwing
already
me is the
videos,
color
so
and the
I
trim.
wanna
I was
do
like,
something with this. I'm super.
So he must have got it like right as
so I
soon
love
as
this
he,
little stuff.
and based on what is it, like
Everything I make
6
off
of
my
95 or?
merchandise and my
yeah,
advertising
and this
for
one
my
being an
videos.
automatic, I'm
Like
surprised
I
it's
just
not a
started
5-speed.
I
So
sponsor
like,
a few dirt bike riders.
this
and
is
I
one of
drift as
those
well,
that
so anything
he
local,
had to have custom ordered
and
it.
it's shows the Northwest.
The only other thing that I can think
that
of
run this place are, you know,
is
that's my ultimate goal. Is to
the
show
dealership
them
was
we
like,
are
we're going to do
actually
some sort of oddball shit
Well, the one thing
and
is
send
that,
it to
by the way,
Landcraft.
down here at the Bubby Whips,
And they ordered like
tent here. So if you haven't seen this truck down
I
here,
mean, this
Eric,
color is
I wanna
just
remind you that.
one
You
that's
haven't
not
seen
out
this truck,
there,
Super
you know?
unique.
Yeah,
Service
when he-
box painted to match. I
he
know you're
originally
in
bought a gas
process
truck,
of
and my
doing
dad had
things
bought a
to it. It's under
96.
construction, right?
Yeah, it's 96 he was buying or ordered or
please
something.
come
He got
down
a
here.
gas one.
All kinds of
and was
swag,
like,
all kinds of cool
why'd you
stuff.
buy a gas one? You know,
Uh,
get the diesel, you know.
Easy,
and
approachable guy.
and he ended up getting
bullshit
this
for
truck.
days.
Yeah.
So it
Easy
must.
to do, right? That's what we love.
He-
That's what we
he
love.
either
Loves the
custom
trucks.
ordered
Okay,
it,
the whole crew
like
down
went
here
to
with
the dealership
badass
was like,
rides.
I want
We've got
this, or the
awesome
dealership was like,
Check
I'm
them
gonna
out.
take this
Thanks so
oddball
much.
colored combo truck and I'm gonna send it out and have wood grain and handles and overhead console put in it from Landcraft, and they'll put it on the lot. And
Let's pull people in.
yeah, to pull people in because it was so different. But like, normally it's either vermilion red or Torador red. And for the life of me right now, I can't think of the name of this color. Somebody watching this video later is gonna be like, hey stupid, it was this color.
It's something
Paul
pearl. I
from
just know
CP
that.
doesn't even know the name of the color of his favorite truck.
What a dummy. He was 1 year color. But Mark Nicastro would know. He's got like 4 of these trucks this color. Like, this is his color. That's why it's over a while ago, because you just don't see this color anymore.
So can you buy like Landcraft stuff? Could you have bought that and then?
No, they would have been converted. So did it have the fiberglass steps on it?
It had the
diamond plate.
It had Protect. They had their smooth lines. They were straight lines down. They weren't diamond plate.
Burn.
Okay.
Burn.
Yeah, I got them. I still have them, but they.
Did they come all the way to the
Yep,
back?
all the way to the
bed?
back.
They're about this wide.
They did stick out. Yep.
Were they smooth stainless?
I might have a picture of it still. But yeah, they were all smooth.
They may be. I've got a set that's stainless. It's a little bit thicker than the aluminum one. They look real similar to the diamond plate
This is
boards
great
of the
content.
day,
Show.
but
Yeah.
It's a great show.
Dude, I'm glad you made it.
It's been fun, no doubt.
Yeah, because you brought, tell us about like what you brought up here and how it got here.
Well, you see, Devin decided to come to LST, and he said that we would not make it up here to this show. So, of course, as soon as we left, I started looking at trailers.
you don't tell a Texan no.
Yeah, I see how this works.
He's like, y'all won't be up here, and y'all for sure won't bring trucks. I was like, all right.
Hold
good
my
old-
beer.
I was like good old marketplace. Let's see what kind of trailers are for sale. It's just back and forth with the CP boys, and I was like, how long of a trailer do you think we need? They're like, at least a 48. I was like,
At least a 48.
I was like, you're probably right.
Yeah, it has
so I found that 51-foot wedge,
15
and
Duramax.
went and bought it, and loaded the trucks up, and they drove. I had to fly. Couldn't get off of work for nothing. Drive with them. I wanted to, though. I could only imagine the looks that they got all the way up here and back.
It was sweet to see it rolling.
It's cool.
Yeah, and your truck is, just for everybody watching.
It's the blue Grand Luxury with
and
all the cool stuff.
where can they see it?
It's at LST. It's in the CP booth here.
What about online?
Oh, it's on Instagram, all over Instagram.
Cody
Martinez.
Martinez, all right.
And It's a cool truck.
It's real cool.
Little lipstick princess. Looks better in pictures than it does in real life. But
don't they all?
We drive. I drive the crap out of them. We go everywhere with them. It's fun. It's just all it is. It's fun. Meeting new people is fun.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's how I know these guys. I mean, it's how I'm meeting them.
Right.
It's good stuff.
Dude, it's a good time. Trying to get more people to want to come, you know, watch some videos and like.
It's a solid group too. Like everybody here's genuinely interested in these kind of trucks and all the different stuff. And that's, to me, that's neat because nobody's out here downgrading anybody else's stuff. And
no.
A lot of the car culture you go to, well, you don't have this or you don't have that. Everybody just kind of builds each other up. That's cool.
That's what I think is neat when you don't make like a standard for it. Then you don't have, it's less of that because it's like, look, it's advertised to bring your work truck.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
so you can bring whatever you want. That's all they
That's
were.
the whole reason I wanted one because that's what my dad drove back in the day.
Same here. I grew up in a '95 extended cab 2-wheel drive dually that had wood grain trim in it, and it was white Calypso green stripe.
Oh man.
And my dad with a built 460, and that thing would burn all 4 tires off coming around the corner, like lowered a little bit. You know, it was cool.
Fun.
Yeah, and it was hot. It was. You could burn 4 dualies off without a problem.
Them 460s, they're stout.
They are.
They're just about bulletproof too. You can't hardly tear one up.
No.
That's the great thing about it.
Yeah, I went through a few E4ODs,
yeah.
but
well, that's easy to tear up.
Yeah, that's
you can
really
look at one of those and tear it up.
Yeah.
And it's turned out really great. Instead of swapping a Dana 60 into this and doing, you know, what most people do, we've gone to a radius arm, coilover, and basically made this TTB 50 truck drive the way it should from the factory. And Desolate also supports that stuff as well. They do a killer job on their TTB Bronco F-150 stuff. So basically, those are the 2 things that we're showing on the trucks today. And then the last thing here is our heavy-duty steering kit for the Dana 60s. This kit uses 1.5" 188 wall DOM tubing, individual tie rod ends from Synergy Manufacturing, and they're like almost twice the size of the ball in the joint. In our joints is about twice the size of the factory steering tie rod ends, and they're individual. So instead of having to replace your entire tie rod and drag link when the steering wears out, you can just replace each individual end, which is cheaper in the long run, though it is more expensive to get into. And it also uses a low misalignment dust boot, which takes out some of the tie rod roll that you get when you're turning from going left to right. If you watch your factory steering linkage, when you go to switch directions, you'll watch that tie rod roll over before it actually starts to move the wheels. So that creates a dead spot in the steering wheel that we all know these trucks don't drive very, straight, or there's loose feeling. This helps to eliminate that dead spot, especially if the rest of your steering is in good shape. You got a tight blue top steering box, Ferguson steering shaft, and every track bar is all good. Then upgrading the steering wheel, getting rid of that last little bit of dead spot. So that's the majority of the things we brought out here today, and super excited on the turnout today. It's been great. Devin's been a lot of fun. Best year yet. And if you need any more info from us, look at our website, carrotcustoms.com. Send us an email, info@carrotcustoms, or hate to say it, but leave us a voicemail and we will call you back, because it's hard to answer the phone all the time, but I promise we will get back to you. Super excited everybody's here. Yes, podcast. We're going to do that after the truck show. Yes, I get a lot of crap for that. Ben here texts me every week that one doesn't get released and tells me he's never going to listen again. So it is coming back. Devin and I just both have pretty busy schedules, especially in the months leading up to this awesome event. So we were going to try and do one here, and somebody forgot their microphone. Yeah.
Hey, Carrie forgot headlights.
Well, you know, it happens. But thanks again, guys, and thanks for your time.